Are you start?
And now we are. Welcome to I Drink and I Know Things. This is episode number 24. This one's for you, Jenson. We're going to talk a little bit about cannibalism because Jenson loves that shit. We're going to talk a little bit about Game of Thrones because we love to piss off Shirardi. For you, Jenson.
I hate cannibalism. Or not cannibalism. I hate Game of Thrones so damn much.
Why are you wanting to go
about it just to piss you off?
Who's got the stream in the background?
I did. I have it fixed now. Corrected.
Good girl.
Yep. Good girl. Fuck you, Batman.
Good doggy.
Catwoman was better. Catwoman could kick your ass. Halle Berry.
I would let Catwoman kick my ass. I would let Halle Berry kick my ass.
I like Poison
Ivy. The make-out sex would be amazing.
I love Poison Ivy memes. You just earned 2 points.
Yeah, wait. We have a point system now?
Yes.
Shirati memes was all about the plant.
Oh. 2 for Slytherin.
Gryffindor. Anyway, moving on. All right, so Jenson had heart surgery and he now is on dialysis, so we're all pulling for him. What does he love the most? Eating people. Why? Because he's a weirdo. So,
because reasons.
Cannibal Cafe. Have you heard that story where the Russian guy, paid somebody so he can eat them? How does that work? Like, hey, dude, here's $1,000. I'm gonna eat you. Well, then, how do you spend your $1,000?
You spend it before you eat you.
What did he eat?
Maybe it was just like a finger or something.
There's the problem. You get somebody, you pay them an exorbitant amount of money so you can eat them, and they take the money, and then the next thing you hear, they've had plastic surgery, moved to another country.
Cannibal problems. No. Oh, God.
Oh, Christ.
Wait a second. Were they fine young cannibals?
Oh, God. Of course you would ask that question.
No, means they usually throw cannibals in jail. They don't find them.
Damn it, memes.
I mean, what if you were, okay, this is a horrible thought, but let's say you robbed a graveyard, right? And that's where you're getting your meat. Is that as illegal as murdering somebody to eat them?
Are you talking about grave robbing?
Memes? Memes, what are you wearing right now?
Oh.
Ladies' underwear.
Oh, skin. Oh, and some ripped jeans and an Adidas athletic shirt.
And?
Say,
ladies' underwear.
Oh, and a beard. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, did I break the fourth? I'm sorry.
You really are wearing a tracksuit. What's wrong with you? What the hell?
What? No. I have jeans on, right? Oh, I probably shouldn't be showing people a crotch.
Means I have to say that is the first time I've seen a guy with a camel tool.
Oh, I have it in my picture with Professor Peterson too.
Good Lord.
Oh, I was kind of excited.
God damn it,
I'm very tired.
Yeah. Well, no, this stream is for Jenson, and it went into debauchery quickly. So it lives up to Jenson. Here's the thing, memes. Don't show us your crotch ever again.
Yeah.
And also, are you gonna keep the beard all summer, dude?
That is a very good question. We're gonna have to go with I will continue to trim it. We'll see what happens.
My question.
Well, that might be the Mrs. Memes that fed me chicken the other night.
My question about Memes' beard is: did anybody else see the elastic holding it on?
I mean, you can tug on it. I give you permission.
You have his consent.
You may tug as you would normally pet a cat.
Oh my.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You might want
you
to
showed me your
talk
cat.
about anime porn tonight, but apparently we are.
Well, he's already got the tracksuit, so he's halfway there.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, are you like some freaking mobster or something? You know,
Well,
from like
I don't think I'm Italian enough for that. Ex Mrs. Memes, she was half Italian.
Well, you just got to work your way up to the gold chain. You'll be fine.
Actually, my 8th grade Spanish teacher, he may or may not have been offered a job because he was out camping and he was wearing his little Sicilian good luck charm because he's Sicilian, and he made that quite clear he wasn't Italian. And someone else noticed it, and they had some words, and he was offering him an opportunity. And then he looked back at his wife, and she gave him the look of death, and he declined that opportunity.
wait,
Well,
are you saying you were a witness to like a freaking mob recruiting? Like, what the fuck?
No, I'm sure he's retired now. I like
he just wanted to offer him a very wholesome job where he might or might not
God
bake
damn
cannolis.
it, Batman, you and your fucking crickets.
Oh, I mean, occasionally you may or may not get offered an opportunity to make like $10,000 in one night.
Hashtags memes is a Russian.
Well, I am. That is true. But also at the same time, that's why it should be your job to. So what am I making 5 figures in one night for? No, thank you.
Well,
Yeah, we know why you're wearing. We know how you're making 5 figures in one night. It involves a street corner and a poodle.
It was a charitable donation, damn it.
How many times did she peg
Hashtag
you?
memes is a hooker.
I don't think I've ever participated. Although, I mean, I did come home to. I mean, well, there was a gay man in my bed. I know it shouldn't matter, but I mean, he was with a lovely woman, and I realized I'm like, so why is so and so up in my bed? I don't know. And then I met a lovely young Asian woman. She was so beautiful and everything. And we went up and everything, and then she asked for a donation. and I'm like,
Hashtag memes is a hooker. Let's get it.
Well, eventually, I had to be a gentleman, and I was disinclined to acquiesce to her request. And yeah, I told her she was worth it, but it's just not really my thing.
Far from my pimp. I can beat his ass.
Memes, you didn't pay the bitch? Oh, you got
What? No. There were no extracurricular activities going on. It was just standard. It's just Friday, Saturday night.
Well, let's face it, memes. There wouldn't be any extracurricular activities with memes. He doesn't have any genitalia.
Oh, that would make life much easier.
Well,
You
what if
speak from
he
experience.
identifies as having genitalia?
Doesn't matter.
Well, no. They have the ability. I heard it on the radio. There was a young gentleman who lost his Rudin stem when he was like 6 or 8 years old due to he got dragged underneath a car. It was horrible. And he had a successful transplant, and they followed up on it several months later, and he's enjoying himself.
Don't tell me. The only problem is when he's getting changed in the locker room, everybody remarks on that. Yeah, his pale white skin and his dark dick.
Hey, don't hate on folks that are like robotically enhanced. I mean, the stream is for Jenson.
See, memes just told us probably the only viable reason outside of cannibalism that you could lose a finger.
Wait, what?
I just want to say, Jenson, if you are listening to this stream, first, why? And second, just know that if you do die, I will barbecue you for several hours under a slow heat. Just, make you happy.
Yeah.
a nice teriyaki glaze and everything. It'll be superb.
Jensen, if you do pass away at your wake, you will be getting served as a steak and kidney pie.
We're not turning him into a pie. No, we're not going to mean
It
that
would
from
make him
Game of Thrones.
happy.
Yeah, it would.
I would turn him into a beautiful American barbecue.
Huh, this reminds me of something that happened in a South Park episode.
I really hope that part isn't in his will. Please eat me. It's like, no, we're not memeing Alice in Wonderland, Jensen. I'm sorry. I love you too much.
I can imagine that in Jensen's will. Yeah. Please eat my corpse after I die to sustain my cannibalism. If you're making sausages, please make sure they're extra large.
Kentucky Fried Jensen.
I would
Yeah,
turn
see, the
him
part-
into a beautiful American barbecue and feed him to Doku and Dodge.
Oh God, fuck you. See, the part is there won't be a please in that. It'll be more of a demand, and because we have to respect the dead, because we're nice like that, we would not be able to deny him the honor.
Well, you see, here's the problem for you, Doku, is that she'll be serving you food, but you'll never know what she's serving.
Oh God, I hate you so
no,
much right now.
we're not doing the hot dog argument. What part of the Jensen is the freaking beef jerky from? No, wrong.
I think it's a little too late for that, memes.
Yeah, Shirani, how come this sausage got bigger when Mad Dodge's wife walked past?
Okay, I'm reading the chat here. We got Joshua in there. In your honor, Jensen, we will eat memes for you. So yeah, we're gonna have fried dragon. That'll be
I will have to make sure to feed some to B and his girlfriend.
Wait,
Don't.
So B and Ange are gonna eat me?
No, Jensen.
Oh.
There was no need to say it in such an excited to
I know. Memes got a little excited there for a second. Yeah.
Sure,
B found me my onesie.
I'm sure
the problem with if you want to make memes into food, there's going to be quite a large fight over who gets to kill him.
Well,
hold on a minute there, voice. I thought the Night King already had.
Well, you know, MC will get the kill, right, with the space rock.
According to Alfred Keith, memes enjoys having his ass eaten.
Well, I mean, sometimes folks may assume certain things when you're engaging in certain activities, and sometimes folks may probe and think you may like things that you don't. And this is why communication is important.
Topic to another real fast.
Yep.
Wait a minute, Memes. Did you just say you've been probed? Is that what just happened?
No, he said he's had his ass eaten.
Like a taco?
What? Like you got your
$2 tacos in Manch Vegas earlier. I may or may not have been getting ready to ask the nice Duncan's gal if she liked tacos, but she wasn't there. There were other.
Yeah, she saw you coming.
Oh, maybe. I think she normally does get off around that time.
Is Memes the creepy guy in the trench coat? Is that what's going on here?
It sounds like it.
Mad Memes is all the creepy guys in trench coats.
I've been working on my shadow clone jutsu.
Actually, I was just thinking there, speaking about missing Englishmen, has anybody heard from Cabby?
No.
Nope.
No, I have not heard from Cabby. He did tell me that he got a new contract in, but he was supposed to be around for the World War I stream. He was excited about it, so I hope he's all right. I haven't heard from him.
Right. Well, any all that will have happened to him is his internet's been fucked up.
Well, I'm going to go with he either got a girlfriend or arrested.
Well, we know the first one didn't happen.
Somebody needs to pay Cabby's bail.
Voice, get out of my head.
That's a little harsh. I mean, come on. Cabby's lovable, kind of, in his own.
When he's not speaking.
Cabby would probably choose jail over a woman anyway, so.
Yeah, Mad's right. Cabby is lovable in his own way, kind of like a cute rabid dog.
Wait.
Cabby's absolutely amazing as long as he doesn't.
The thing is about Cabby, the worst thing you can do to him is say nice things about him. He hates that.
I know. I miss him. I feel like I might have bullied him off the internet.
What?
Because I remember I had kept asking him. I'm like, so Cabby, has the UK left Europe yet or the EU? He was grossly offended. He blocked me, and then on MC's stream, he gave me a chance to apologize, and I just dug in.
Memes. The nearest you would have gotten is you made him eye roll himself off the internet.
Hey, Batman. We got our downvote again. Hi, Ogre.
Oh,
Hello, you fucking foreign bastard. Get the hell out of my state already.
Well, I
Yeah.
like Mr.
Don't
Ogre.
belong here.
Wait, no, you're not driving the Jews out again.
Ogre's Jewish?
Memes. We didn't
What-
drive Jews. We put them on trains.
he's
Well,
Jewish.
I like trains. And I'm going to have to, Matt, how much was that Amtrak ticket again to?
I'll look it up for you again. I think it was around $100, but that was one way, and then I don't know where you're going after you go to Cali. So that's on you.
Hey, voice on that subject. You know, during the end of the war, Operation Paperclip, the Americans got like rocket experts. We got fucking Fred Butlin.
Joshua Janus, Ogre
Yeah.
the ball hairy faggot. I think he meant bald hairy faggot.
You see, this is
The
what,
ball area.
always happens when the fucking woman comes on. Batman and me were talking about a specific thing, and then it's just she pulls the subject right out of her arse. You know.
Yeah.
No, I just read something out of the chat.
Well, you know
Yeah.
that's one thing you never do is read the chat.
No, you always read the chat.
Tim Tarbox says, I stand with Ogre. Oh, well, you probably stand above him, the fucking midget bastard.
Hey, don't shame our fellow humanoid reptilians. They need love too.
Hold on,
Asshole.
hold on, Matt. Are you saying that Ogre actually deliberately buys furniture and stuff that is actually too small for him, so he looks big?
Yes, that's absolutely what I'm saying.
I think that's horrible, and you should apologize.
How about now?
I apologize for nothing.
Tim Tarbox says, hashtag, it's okay to be ogre. I think you mean it's going to be gay when you're ogre.
Ogres are like onions. They have layers.
Well, what's wrong with having a gay old time?
Try.
Yeah, it was okay for the Flintstones.
Is that offensive
shit. I
now?
don't know why I went
Flintstones?
tangent against Ogre out of nowhere. I'll leave him alone. You know, we got rest in peace, Ogre.
Alfred Keith, just don't bend over in front of him.
Hey, he moves so fast, don't bend over behind him either.
Well, how
Good
else are we
Lord.
going to play leapfrog?
Oh, memes.
God damn it, memes.
How tall are you, Memes?
Tim Tarbox, I like Ogre. He's never been nothing but nice to me. Don't use double negatives.
I'm like 6 feet.
Yeah.
With a kick in my spine, probably 5'11" something. When I was like 17, I was like 6'2". Gravity's a thing.
You don't.
Wait,
you
wait a
don't-
minute. Wait.
You can't play leapfrog with people over 6 feet tall.
Well,
No,
why
no,
not?
no.
You just
Me-
practice a
me.
deep squat.
Memes, you're 35. You're not shrinking yet. You're not an old man.
No, dude.
That's not how this works.
No, dude. Go to space for a
Joshua-
week and talk to me.
Joshua Janus, Ogre versus Scooby. Which autism will win?
Oh, Scooby would win that one.
no.
YouTube death match I'd want to see.
No. It would be like matter meeting antimatter.
Ooh, ouch.
You have infinite energy?
No,
Well,
just
you know, like celebrity death
incredible
match.
explosion.
No, it's
You know,
more
like-
like the planet will cease to
I
exist.
missed that show.
Yeah, we need YouTube death match. We can get Scooby versus Ogre. It'd be fucking amazing.
Do we have an animator?
Yeah, oh God.
Wasn't this supposed to be about Jensen?
This is to entertain Jensen.
Oh, also, I want to know, Tim, I've never been anything but nice to you, but you constantly refuse my offers to give you a wrench, and I don't know why. Hurts my feelings.
He wants to wrench you
Oh.
around, Tim.
No. He's a proud Praetorian
No.
member.
Tim doesn't want a wrench. Tim wants a wench. Like the rest.
Aww. Are you an incel, Tim?
Oh, don't be mean to Tim. He doesn't deserve that.
I'll be
Sure.
mean to anyone I want, and you damn well know it, boys.
Wait, is this Tim's intervention?
I mean, I could give him to Liz Reptile if he really wants to. I
Sit
don't
down.
recommend it.
Shirati, You
Yes.
wouldn't dare be nice to everybody.
So
No.
Tim, why did you bring the
You'd be nice,
Doritos
aren't you?
and the ginger ale?
Ms. Moonhopper Lo-Fi. Ahoy, hoy. Hello.
Oh yeah. Tyro got banned.
I still don't know who that is.
Oh, Tyro Inchoate. Lo-Fi's husband, hubby.
Memes. I still don't care who that is.
Well, Tyro
He-
is the locust, right? But no. Let's talk about that. Why exactly did he get banned, and what the fuck's going on, YouTube?
Yeah,
And Google? Like, they
what is-
banned his fucking Gmail for a while.
You-
I guess he got it back, but that's bullshit.
He obviously,
Well-
went against the party line.
Well, what is suspicious activity? Like, please elaborate, YouTube. We already know you have questionable terms of service guidelines, to say the least, but suspicious
Questionable?
activity?
Well. Here's the thing. It sounds like something very akin to what happened to Professor Peterson. So, according to Tyro, over 20 hours ago, Google disabled my entire account a couple hours ago, including terminating my YouTube channel. I have my account back, but I can't access YouTube anymore. Any tips on what to write in the appeal? Blah blah blah. And then it's like, I have no strikes on my YouTube channel. I'm not currently monetized. I have no idea why my account is disabled. Please restore and accept in light of this being that. His account was disabled for suspicious activity, quote unquote. No idea what that means. It does not appear my account was hacked by a third party, nor did I have any strikes on my channel. Yeah, so he recovered his Gmail and he appealed, and he was apparently denied, according to Lo-Fi.
Yeah, no,
I'm confused.
That's complete bullshit, and I'm fucking sick and tired of the censorship going on. I really fucking am. Yeah, I have made no secret about the fact that I'm trying to make this a real job for me and make money. Yeah, damn right I am. I enjoy doing like a radio show. I like it. But how exactly am I supposed to even put faith in anything when there's people older than me being taken down for no fucking reason?
Yeah, that's the
There's
point.
a lot of people I don't fucking like. A lot. But I will never tell them that YouTube needs to take down their goddamn channel.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Even Olga.
Oh, I fucking can't stand that bastard. I want to punch him in the face every time I see him on a same channel that I'm on.
I think he's
Like, I told him to shut the fuck up on MC's morning show the other day. He told me that my husband didn't even like me, which I found funny.
Well, I mean, he's eternal troll.
Shirati, it is true. Your husband doesn't like you. He loves you.
Oh, thank you. But
yeah, like, what the fuck is
go ahead.
suspicious activity?
It's something that YouTube doesn't like, but they can't put the finger on, which could be.
I mean, I can understand someone like Mars Girl or Kathy Griffith being suspended for trying to
that'll
dox
never
people.
fucking happen. That'll never fucking happen. What was the last videos that Tyro did?
He has been doing some of the Vic stuff, but his most recent thing was over a photography scandal, I believe. And I think Tyro's issue, or because like I did put this around on like a bunch of different Discords and stuff like that, because I do actually enjoy listening to his content, because let's face it, man, he puts out very thorough arguments. He acknowledges that this might not necessarily be what actually happened. He's listing many facts out. Tyro is very effective. Like, you can only really just disagree with him. That's the big thing. He's highly effective. And it's like, all right, you got a lot more, let's just say, extreme channels out there that are much larger, that have many viewers. I mean, let's face it. I mean, this may or may not have to be a channel where we're discussing the number of shekels that were compensated according to Old Testament or New Testament principles. Yeah, those discussions were had. This channel is still up, so it's like, oh, are you going for the folks making very good arguments?
Actually,
I don't know.
Memes, you know what? If he was talking about the Vic, Mars Girl, Monica Rial, that whole situation, it is quite possible that he got targeted for even simply talking about it because they're on the bit of a warpath, shall we say?
But however, the standard MO for like if someone's going to raid you is they flag it and they give you multiple strikes. This is a different method. If this was an attack of an attack, and to be fair,
lately,
okay, so things have changed.
Yes, if they're doing the same thing that they did to Crowder, they will
Crowder got 3
your
strikes on. Crowder got 3 strikes on one channel, and Lo-Fi can explain. Hi, Lo-Fi.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, and just real quick, they wouldn't even necessarily have to go through the DMCA copyright strike thing. Knowing how these people operate, if that didn't work, it could quite easily be something as sharing a screen cap, especially if it's out of context, and just adding Team YouTube on Twitter, because that's the mode of attack these people use more often than not. It wouldn't surprise me if...
no, and Lo-Fi, I want you to go ahead and tell us what's going on. But first, my channel, we are about free speech here, and I've said far worse than anything you guys have said over on, Tyro's channel and stuff.
Hold on a minute. Can I ask a question at this point? What is the viewer difference between you and Tyro?
I'm almost at 1.3K. I think Tyro's at 300 or 500, something like that, right?
Around 550.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not it then.
Yeah. So about half of what
which is why I asked what the last videos he's done was.
Yeah.
And go ahead, tell us what's going on, because I hate this censorship bullshit. And here you go, you have the platform.
Okay, so let's see. I have to do some quick thinking. Yesterday at 11 my time, which would be that's 6 hours ahead of the East Coast, so 11 p.m. 6 hours ahead, 5 p.m. His channel just disappears of YouTube, and it says guideline strikes, like not following terms of service and stuff like that. And when we finally get a hold of it, the mail he receives says unusual activity on his Google account. So he logs in, and the Google account is closed because of unusual or suspect activity, or what the fuck. But he gets that back because, well, that could be a hacker, that's fine, but he cannot get his YouTube back because they still determined that he is violating terms of service and guidelines, which he's not. And the latest series we made were about photographers, where a model group of models started falsely accusing photographers of sexual assault. And the issue, of course, is that the photographer had the evidence that it's not true. And so Tyro pointed out a huge group of models and stuff that did this a lot, and where people supported them in doing it. And
Oh, okay. So wait. So he outed a thing, right? So maybe he's being targeted.
That could be. It could be.
So what you're saying, from what I gather, is that YouTube sided with the court of public opinion, regardless of whether there is substantiating evidence or not, because listen and believe, I guess?
Yeah, if it's that, then yeah, because Tyro had the evidence and that pointed to it and everything. So yeah, I guess so. If it's that, then yes.
I've never had my channel shut down or taken away, blah, blah, blah. I've had my Twitter channel shut down, but are you able to see anything, get to anything as an owner of the channel?
No. No.
Okay.
We're completely locked out of the YouTube. There's no way to enter. Could only enter the Google account because confirmed that the new authentication and stuff like that, it was the proper person. But again, there usually is a list where you can see last logged in and this at this IP if it's some unusual activity. There was none such things either.
So they quite literally You got Alex Jones basically.
No,
Yeah,
Alex Jones got completely removed from the internet. Sounds
A
like
short
what
while.
happened.
I'm not sure, but more breaking news. Crowder had just retweeted this from the New York Times. Basically, Facebook and Instagram, which are basically both under Mr. Zuckerberg, just banned Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, Laura Loomer, Paul Nehlen,
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Paul Joseph Watson, and Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah,
So,
I knew that was coming.
yeah, this is something that I guess recently has just happened. I know Alex Jones was deplatformed from there. I guess he got it back, but now he's been deplatformed again. So I guess that just happened along with Tyro. According to a little inbox I just got 15 minutes ago from Tim Pool, Republican warns of civil war. Says
And
get
before
armed.
too long, so will Tommy Robinson and Sargon of Akkad.
And don't forget Count Dankula.
According,
No, Count Dankula has not lost his Twitter. Tommy Robinson and Sargon of Akkad have lost their Twitter.
Okay.
Not just
their
that Twitter,
MEP.
also the MEP political account that is not run by Sargon, which is interfering with the elections as well. That's also gone because it had to do with Sargon.
I mean,
Real quick, I want to read from the chat here. Tim Tarbox, this channel will remain up as long as you continue to have your token leftist memes on it at Mad Dodge. All right. MC says if they replied back that quickly, it wasn't reviewed by humans. Yeah. I don't think that the account was reviewed by humans at all. I think YouTube is just throwing it down the drain. And this ramp up towards the Civil War, that has me nervous, you guys. I mean, this is rhetoric at this point, but what does it take for something to pop off? Come try and take somebody's gun. It'll pop off.
How about parallel economies? Basically, and Tim Pool's main video yesterday just gave me a fucking kick in the ass, man, just because it straight up said that now MasterCard is going to have a vote on whether or not they should ban far-right individuals.
And what do you consider far right? Am I far right?
That's a question.
I'm a classical liberal.
I've been called far right.
I have been. I've been called a Nazi. I'm not a fucking Nazi. You know what I mean? Like, these people don't know who I am, but they'll call me whatever they want. So what constitutes far right?
Well, I'm not authoritarian. I'm not totalitarian. I'm not a socialist. I'm not a communist. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in the Second Amendment. Pretty sure that doesn't make me a Nazi.
I believe in the non-aggression principle. I believe don't hit me and I won't hit you. Like, how much more liberal do I need to fucking get, people?
Dooku, are you white?
Well, yeah, I guess I'm Caucasian of European descent with a little bit of Native American.
Are you?
I got a little bit of Native American mixed in, but I have a balls and a dick between my legs, so I guess that makes me a Nazi.
Well, congratulations, you're a white man. You're a Nazi.
But
apparently,
he could be like Senator Warren.
Except my great granddad actually did literally have the last name Lightfoot, and we're Shoshone and Winnebago. Not enough for me to actually get any of the benefits of Native American lineage, but enough to claim it.
Here's an actual question. Lo-Fi, how's Tyro taking it? When you get your channel taken away, it's a fucking punch in the gut.
So he started a year and almost 5 months ago. I started the same time with my channel. I started helping him with his half a year ago. More so than that, yeah, he's not taking it super well. He's quite sad. It's his hobby. It's not just, he is literally spending almost every time he has off just to focus on the channel.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I got hit with the 3-month live stream ban, and I had to work off my backup channel, and that was a punch to the gut. I've never had my channel actually yanked out from under me completely. That would fuck me up. Seriously, it would.
Yeah, sucks. Now we have we have a backup channel. That's my channel. That's for bloopers and stupid shit. So there's gonna be some uploads on that. And then we have the Munifest channel. Now we'll see if they target the Munifest channel or they when he makes a new channel, which should be up in not too long. If they target that instantly, we can see if it's just to shut him up. That's
be very careful, because technically, if I think your YouTube account is taken down, they could use that as ban evasion. I would utilize basically any account under yourself, Lo-Fi, just because you are an individual unto yourself. Just because that's how they kind of got. That's how they end up getting rid of Alex Jones, I believe, because he started broadcasting under channels. So they're like, well, even though he was appealing those strikes, they're like, well, you could have appealed those strikes, but you were ban evading. So just be careful of that, because that's kind of what I know they did to Sargon as well too. But the big thing, let me ask you this, Lo-Fi. I remember I watched, I think, the first video, maybe the second one of that 3-part series. Were there any other videos out there that had the compilation as methodically laid out as Tyro had?
no. This was not a very reported case in at all.
I almost think that this could have been actually a legal injunction potentially, just because the only way somebody could have been saying, oh, maybe if it came from a lawyer or something like that, that's the only reason it would kind of lie up saying that, well, we don't know about this or something. So that makes me think that if Tyro didn't do nothing wrong, he should be fine. It just sucks that he's temporary. He lost his channel, but I mean, at the same time, it's like he has got like 1,000 less subs than on Mad Dodge's channel right now. We're on. It's like he's like a small channel. He's a little bigger than me, but it's like, dude, that's like, really? You're going after like a 250, 300 like sub channel?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's like the only thing that really comes to mind.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be like look at his growth, not gross. His growth have been rather good the start of this year, so it could be. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks.
I mean, this is almost one of those things where, like, if you're covering a case and you've actually laid out methodically, like, again, without, like, misrepresenting or slurring somebody, because, like, Tyro, like, he acknowledges, he's like, I don't know if this is the case. This is how I see it here. These are the conclusions I draw, and just he's so very methodical about it. That's why I say, like, often when he's presenting an argument in an entertaining way, like, Tyro is, like, one of those channels where you can pretty much play it almost anywhere, and like the worst thing that's going to happen is someone's going to disagree, because it's not like he's using a whole bunch of profanity or anything.
Yeah, no, that's my point. Is I'm a lot worse. You know, I cuss all the fucking time. I mean, really. And MC in the chat says the worst thing about getting your channel banned is they don't tell you why they did it. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with that.
Well, there's a distinctive reason they don't tell you why they did it. At Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, any of these large social media conglomerates, they have terms of service that aren't definitive for a reason. They like to claim they're the public square, the public forum, but they're not. And come on, is this really coincidence? We're starting to see this, day after day, people popping up and complaining about, oh, well, we're being demonetized. Incentive is being removed to create videos. Now people are getting banned. It's coming up on some rather important elections. Look at the elections going on in Europe. Do you really think any of this is coincidental?
This is just one of those things where it's like you start to see, oh, by the way, are you supposed to Can you feed a cat beef jerky?
Yes. It's a
Okay.
hyper carnivore. It can easily take that. Just don't feed it too many vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't feed a cat too much beef jerky because of the high salt content.
Yes. So
Yeah, just only
some.
little amounts. He
Don't
was
give
just
it an
giving.
entire pack.
Oh no! I'm breaking off very tiny pieces. He was just giving me the longing eyes, and I was eating, and I felt like I had to share because if I eat, he should eat.
If you dip it in water and then wash it off and dry it off and leave it in a bowl of water, you can give it an entire pack.
Oh,
And
I
just
know.
pour out the water.
Yeah, I learned the salt thing there because I made a sandwich once, got the ham out, had to answer the door. Stupidly left the kitchen door open. The cat had eaten the entire pack of ham when I came back. He went into depression for a week because of the salt.
MC says, did you try anything new with OBS?
Who?
I'm
He's
assuming
asking-
Lo-Fi or Tyro.
To basically have the suspicious activity. That's why I was like asking Lo-Fi if maybe he had granted like access to like her or like somebody else, and like it may have been like a different IP.
No. I handle all the streaming stuff, but we do that on a separate channel just in case, because that channel is unhinged and we can do what we want on that channel.
The thing is,
yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Please go ahead.
No, that's basically it.
The thing is, other people have tried new things with OBS and other things and haven't been banned.
Dude, I failed at streaming on this channel right here, like using OBS, which would have come up with a different IP and everything. And it's like, the same outcome did not happen.
Well, no, and that's one thing I keep coming back to is if you want to talk about people that don't censor themselves and say whatever the fuck they want, that would be us. That would be my channel. That's what we're
about. You do everything on this channel.
True. But wouldn't that make me more open to attack?
It should.
Maybe it's kind of like in that episode where Mr. Burns and the doctor goes to him. He's like, Mr. Burns, you seem to be infected with every disease known to man and several else ones. But it's kind of like going through this door frame. They're all trying to attack you at once. So none of them have actually taken over. So he's like, so I'm invincible. It's no, sir. No, you could easily die. Invincible. All I'm saying is there's too much shit to go through. They're like, screw it. Let them yell into the ether.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not yelling into the ether. My channel's growing.
But that's the thing. You'll be fine until you catch the attention of somebody who makes it their personal mission to pretty much dig you a grave 6 feet deep and kick you into it. Yeah. Like Mars Girl would be an example. Yeah, the most recent one.
You want to go to war with me? I'll go to war. I'm fine with that. But the gloves come off immediately. Because I won't attack anybody out of nowhere. Like, I don't attack anyone. But you attack me or my friends, and it's on, bitch.
Yeah, but if they hear something they don't like, you can do it in the most polite manner. They hear something they don't like. They might make it their personal goal to get you shut down.
Rip your head off and spit down your neck.
Exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how much you will take your glove off when they'll go, because they won't go through you or to you. They'll go around you to try to get it to happen.
It's like a fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
Exactly.
What? No.
Well,
in friendships.
Mad Dodge, you should know this from the way we were talking about YouTube yesterday.
Memes, this isn't friendship is magic. This is fatality where I rip your fucking heart out.
It's a babality.
No, we can't do that. Not on YouTube. But we can do
no.
Yeah,
but no, Mad Dodge. This is what they will do. This is what they will do, Mad Dodge. Give me a second. No, give me a second, real quick. I'm gonna tell you. This is what will happen if you catch the attention of the wrong players. They will either use the outrage mob, be it Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If that doesn't work, they will go directly to the source. They will at certain people. They will try to get you They'll try to get you banned or censored. They will false flag you. If that doesn't work, they'll go after your Patreon. They'll go after Stripe. They'll go after PayPal. If that doesn't work, they'll simply resort to slander. Look at what's happened with Yellow Flash, that Umbrella guy, Vic Mignogna, Rakita Law. Look at what happened with Mark Wade and Meyer. These people don't have any sense of morals. It's all about catching the wrong attention from the wrong people. If you catch that attention, they will do whatever the fuck they can to silence your ass.
Yeah, but if it's fuck me, then you know it's fuck you too. It's on. They can kill me from YouTube. They can't kill me from BitChute. They kill me from BitChute. Can they kill me from DTube? Can they kill me from there? Can they kill me from Periscope? How about my personal Facebook account? How about, come on.
I'm just saying you need to know
your garden and you will fucking pluck at me, but I will grow right back like cabbie. Keep it up.
I'm just saying you need to know the kind of assholes you're dealing with and just how far and how willing they are to go to try to silence their ideological opponents over the most petty fucking possible bullshit you could imagine.
Well, we saw it a couple of years ago in Canada. These two feminists arguing against this guy, and they went too far, and this self-professed male feminist politely told them what they were doing was wrong. Politely. And they went all at him. They actually got in jail time. They got him banned from using the internet at all.
What?
Remember? Yeah.
And what you need to be worried about is who do you think YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Stripe, PayPal, who do you think they're going to side with?
The lunatic left, obviously.
Well, no,
you're gonna.
It's true.
Well, you're going to have to take them. You're going to have to take them to court. So you better be prepared to do that.
Memes, did you just say they're going to side with whoever is...
Well, they're going to follow the truth because the truth is what matters, right?
Oh, God damn it, memes.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, my God, memes. I love it when you troll.
But
hashtag God damn it, memes.
No, that's what people say. I mean, why wouldn't we believe them unless people were being disingenuous or maybe not completely charitable?
Maybe being disingenuous? Oh, god damn, memes. Wow, you just had a revelation for me.
Here's the thing, though. Like, once again, I come back. You take me off of one platform, I will arise on another. Just like Alex Jones. He's not gone. He's
Didn't
getting
that
more
happen to Suit for a while?
Suit's pretty much still barely around because of all the bullshit that happened with him.
Yep.
And I miss that motherfucker, damn it.
Dodge. I think the only time you really need to worry is when
MC, this is why we need a pain collar around memes.
Yeah. Dodge, I think the only time you really need worry is when your wife goes, "Hey, honey, what's that glowing red dot on your forehead?"
Yeah.
It's Susan Wojcicki. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Mind if it was
that's MC hiding out in the garden. Fucking
mind Dodge. If the sniper was a Dodgers fan, you'd have no worries. He'd never hit you.
You know what? Fuck you, dude. You don't even know anything about baseball. I hate you.
I do.
Fuck you.
Yes,
MC
coming from the Dodgers fan.
MC goes on to say his stupidity should hurt him as much as it does us.
So what's actually interesting, according to Wikipedia, MasterCard is headquartered in New York's in the United States of America. Thank you, Batman. I need to clear my throat. But no, not actually. And I haven't been practicing my Shadow Clone Jutsu. That was a lie earlier. But so the interesting thing about New York is one of two states, including California and the District of Columbia, that list political affiliation and activities as a protected class.
Only certain political affiliations.
Okay. What happens if you happen to have a business or vendor relationship with MasterCard? I realize it's only specified to generally direct employment. However, if one's business and provable financial loss is built upon that, I mean, let's face it, it's fucking current year 2019, so stuff and things.
Sounds like you might need to tweet at Rakita Law. Oh, wait, they banned him from Twitter. Huh, I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, no, and here's the thing. Wrap it back around to censorship. God damn it, memes. You can't defend Google and these fucking oligarchs as they're deplatforming and censoring free speech.
Well, why is this occurring?
Because they're scared. We have more power now than the mainstream media.
Is it because they're scared of folks like us, or are they scared of something or someone else?
They're afraid of
they're
people.
scared of-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jordy. I was just saying, I think they're scared of us. That's my answer.
I think they're scared of both, all the above, to be perfectly honest. They're scared of anything and everything which may threaten their worldview and their petty power that they have amassed.
That is absolutely a possibility. That may also be a factor in it, but I'm actually going to end up potentially leaning more towards some of the things that MC has said before about maybe certain folks behind the scenes. The reason why I say this is the Choke Point Act is still on the books over here in the United States of America. And the Choke Point Act, as far back as I think 2012, 2013, I found a few articles on, there was a Republican member of Congress that had specifically warned, stating that this could be highly abused depending on the interpretation. So all it takes is a couple folks behind the scenes saying, well, you know, there's some folks that they're doing some nasty things there that might be promoting some terrorism stuff. We might have to take a look into your company, because didn't Patreon at one point when they deplatformed, I forget who it was, but it was about a year ago, they said MasterCard told us we need to get rid of these people.
And wouldn't you be easily able to take that same sentiment and turn it around and spin it, as long as you can, I don't know, convince the population at large that, I don't know, there's this huge neo-Nazi fascist cult that seeks to destroy our democracy and do all sorts of horrific, terrible things. It seems rather subjective, doesn't it?
But there's not, Doku. There's no fucking cabal of neo-Nazis running around trying to take over the goddamn world.
There were
This is a
neo-Nazi alt-right
Hey,
folks protesting a Jewish book reading.
Oh, but see, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be real, as long as there are provisions in place, as long as there's a way to say, hey, look, guys, we need to look at this one tragic incident. Like, don't worry about the Antifa. Don't worry about other acts of extremism. No, let's just take the mainstream media narrative and just continue to use the Mandela effect and continue to preach bullshit.
Doku, I reject that argument. And I say that, you know, I'd rather take the wild seas of liberty over the fucking calm of despotism.
But how many people do you think will take the same stance, Mad Dodge? How many people do you think are out there that still fucking think CNN or even Fox News, for Christ's sake, are reputable news sources? I remember fucking driving home from fucking Manassas and hearing some asshole on Fox News saying, no, we need to let the refugees in. We showed you pictures. They're bleeding. Their feet are bleeding. They're blistering. We need to take them and we need to help them and everything. It was their fucking choice to walk across the goddamn desert. We don't have a fucking obligation to the rest of the fucking world. We have an obligation to our own fucking citizens.
How many people do you need for a revolution? 3%? I think we have at least 6% of people that would say, I'd rather take the tumultuous seas of liberty over despotism.
Mad.
Well, and Mad Dodge, this is my point. You don't need that many people to have a revolution. You're correct. But you also don't need that many people to think that CNN and Fox News and whatever other fucking bullshit, half-assed opinion, editorial, political hit piece that fucking the mainstream media can spew out of its ass to convince people that there's some sort of unseen, unknown, underground neo-Nazi rebellion going on and Donald Trump is somehow the fucking Dr. Doom mastermind of it. Because there's plenty of fucking people out there who believe that shit.
This kind of conversation is what's going to get your channel shut down, Matt.
What? I'm not, having a call to arms. Everything's fine.
It's been nice talking with you.
Oh, damn it, memes.
God damn it, memes.
Don't write the mortuary just yet.
Oh no, I'm just being a realist.
What?
And
You're not
technically,
hard politics? I mean, what are politics other than a messy fucking business?
technically, Sharadi though might not be wrong, because if for some reason somebody hears this and they don't like what we're saying,
But we have people from all different types of political backgrounds. As much as we beat each other over the head on it, we're more diverse than some of the other channels.
Diversity is our strength.
But YouTube might not really care about that because they might not like what we're saying, and that's all YouTube cares about.
Well, diversity is a strength, and could it
Bollocks
be the
is in the
fact?
chat.
Oh, hi, Bollocks. But no, or could it be actually be something more along the lines of we're just a bunch of whole cartoon avatars? We're not actually real people.
Oh, we're
No.
Russian bots?
The
I haven't
Matrix.
outed
No.
anybody. MC, shut up.
No,
Diversity isn't a strength, not the diversity they're on about. That's just diversity of body types. Unity.
Force thing.
What is a strength is a diversity of ideas, a
Yeah.
diversity of thought, where you bring an idea to the table and you argue
That's
over,
brilliant.
and you strike down the bad ones and you raise up the good ones.
Oh, that's the Hegelian dialect. I heard it was racist.
I'm well behind that. A diversity of thoughts.
Hashtag channel.
I mean, I'd be
Batman.
bugged.
See, he's thinking THOTS thoughts, not
I'd be-
THOUGHT thought.
Well, now you're just trying to oppress the titties, and I don't approve of that.
What? Dude, I swear, but dude, like the cam workers community, like they need representation, man. Like they're getting kind of screwed.
Did you just say my penis? Like,
Wow,
maybe I do.
What?
Well, you
Dude.
know what, Mad Dodge, you have a silver shield now. If YouTube ever tries to ban your channel, that is clearly sexism because they're clearly trying to oppress the titties, and that is just not acceptable in current year.
Yeah,
That's right.
I think he'd be better off with a vibranium shield, actually.
Oh, okay, we'll make him Captain America then.
And
No.
he can. God damn it! Now I'm thinking about the fucking ecosexuals because of what memes said the other day.
Sexual is that's disturbing.
No, we are a very diverse people here on Mad Dodge Productions. Very diverse.
We are. We have a very cranky Irishman. We have some females that occasionally pop their heads in.
Yeah, we're including memes in that.
Yu-Gi-Oh's blue eyed
And
Yeah, no, and we have dragons. Yeah, bitch.
yeah, we have
No,
furries. We have
No,
furries.
Dodge, get it right. We have drag queens.
Those are good too.
We're on about you memes.
Well, those are very fun activities, dude. Like, I remember the last time I gave one of the gals my phone. She's going through it. She's like, "Where are all the penis pics?" I'm like, "Oh, why did I put those on my phone?"
You know, whenever memes,
Why am I not surprised
Hey,
that
memes.
you?
whenever you say something, you know what goes through my mind. Memes. Whenever you say something, you know what goes through my mind.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, see, what usually goes through my mind is more of
Oh God!
That would explain much.
Please, no.
Okay.
What the door? What the hell?
Oh, no word from memes as a Korean teacher.
Jesus Christ! Leave out already. We don't need that.
Okay, so besides God damn it. All right. So cute.
Mm.
We're gonna piss off. This is the part of the show where you piss off Stargate. Arya Stark jumping out of nowhere. Where did she come from? Was she in the tree? Did she sneak past the fucking zombies? Did she just fucking get a transporter accident?
No.
Beat
I know how she did it.
What
I know
the
how she
fuck?
did it. Matt, I know how she did it. She joined a certain organization that nobody would have expected.
One day I want somebody to look at me the way this hippie chick looks at her avocado.
What?
What?
Dodge
Okay.
understands.
No. But where did Arya come from?
She joined the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, she came from
No.
the tree.
No, she
No,
didn't, because he was.
no, there was no fucking
his back
trees.
was away from the tree.
Well, the
I-
tree has
I
big
think-
branches.
There were
No,
no
firstly-
trees, and if there were, the fucking scene was too dark to even fucking show it. No, likely giving the show as much credit as I possibly can, and it's still garbage. She just ran sprinting
Yes.
and jumped.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
I-
he ran through the
Oh.
giant ring of zombies and other White Walkers. A big, thick one. She somehow ran through that.
I
That's
think,
the only
uh,
thing that makes sense.
I
they
think
also
what
had
happened,
trebuchets.
I think what happened is Bran used his powers to make sure the whites would not notice her. I think.
Yeah,
he knew what
I
she was
think that's
gonna
reaching for bullshit explanations for a badly written episode that sucked
Yeah.
ass because of
It,
the
it was
writing.
garbage. It,
The episode was absolute horrifically badly written.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
but
I-
Hold on. She got there on her pogo stick.
You know,
Well, no,
I think that's likely.
I'm wondering, is she a part of Easy Company? Did they fucking paratroop in? I mean, what's going on here?
I don't know if Lo-Fi was here, but I have fucking raged on how much I hate this episode, and I'm still pissed. I am still fucking lividly mad at how absolute trash this episode was.
It's the worst part is it's literally like offensively stupid from the beginning. Let's send the light cavalry head first into darkness. Let's then have our
Right?
second defensive ring.
wait, hold on. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like the ultimate enemy
What's
has
the
the
worst
ability
that
to
could
just raise
happen?
the entire
Dude.
army again.
The
They
worst that
did-
could happen is they all fucking die like
Yeah.
they did.
then
But they had
soldiers
flaming
for the white-
swords. That's like a
They
plus
did
4
great.
damage.
Yeah.
That was
Second thing, they
cool.
didn't even have obsidian swords. They didn't make dragon glass swords to them. They
Well,
just
you
kept the
fought the
fucking-
undead before, dude. If you have fire, it
Well-
deals an extra D4 damage.
Yeah, but
Do you
they
remember, do you
they
remember
didn't
the
know
one
she
scene?
would.
There is a very valid reason they sent the Dothraki out first. Nobody liked them.
Also,
No, here's the thing, though. Like, I even said it, ask Doku. During the episode, we're watching it on Rabbit together, right? And first off, I thought Brienne died 4 times. Whatever. But the thing is, the Dothraki come back, and there's Jorah, right? And I'm like, oh my god, it's Pickett's charge.
I have
Like,
no
that's
idea
what
who
it
you're
was.
talking
It was
about.
Pickett's fucking charge.
yeah, but it's
was a
even
good
worse
undead
because they
rogue.
know how different. Like to kill them with normal weapons, you would have to like literally cut every part of the body off. Just that's the best thing. And they didn't know that Melisandre would arrive, so they were gonna charge head first into darkness without flaming weapons, without dragon glass weapons to begin. So it was even dumber if she didn't arrive.
Wait,
the only way this
you know
start
the
could be
stupidest-
dumber if they charged with the trebuchet, just
Do you know
pick
what
them
the
up and ran
stupidest,
into the enemies.
You know what the stupidest mistake they made is?
All of it.
They
Like
didn't
the-
hire the A-team.
Well, yeah, no, Mr. T would have wrecked some shit, but dude, hold on, no, was that charge racist? Did
No,
they just
me-
not want to integrate with the Dothraki?
Memes, real quick.
Mm.
Lo-Fi has a point. That's the same thing I was thinking, right, Doku? I was like, why the fuck is the Dothraki, or not the Dothraki, but the Unsullied behind the trebuchets?
They should
Like,
have been
what
in
the
front.
fuck is going on?
Why are they not behind the trenches of spikes and fire?
And why did
Yeah,
Braveheart.
Because Dan and
hey.
Dave don't know how to write a fucking battle scene when they
If-
don't have someone like George R. R. Martin to fucking tell
Does
them.
does any
watch
of you
the
know-
University video?
I was
he had
about
the
to
right
mention
idea.
just that Diversity video because
Yeah.
watch his video. It's beautiful.
It is. He tore it apart.
Also, how did that one white? How did that stab Jorah Mormont through the front of his breastplate with a rock knife?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
because reasons.
Because
you've got to assume
armor doesn't.
you've got to assume the undead have superhuman strength, but even so, it was a rusty fucking knife.
Yeah, because Jorah Mormont uses that exact tactic in an earlier season. He
And it
uses
doesn't
his
work.
breastplate to deflect the sword so he can kill the wielder. And this time
He
it's
used
a
it-
rock knife. It's a rock knife.
He used it in the first season.
Well,
it
that's
was
what
the
happens
first
when you get
fucking
a
season.
well, you get a critical hit. You can penetrate the armor you would normally.
Yeah, and
It's very armor.
Well, you fight 1,000 undead, you're going to get a few crits on you. And I mean,
but the white
warrior.
No,
it's
but the
armor.
whites.
It's specifically designed so you can't stab through it.
No, but
here's
the whites can fucking. No, hold on, Mad Dodge. The whites can somehow fucking run through an entire freaking line of Unsullied. Some of the most best trained line soldiers in the entirety of this fucking universe. They can climb the fucking walls. They can break through fucking reinforced wooden doors, but they can't break through a normal wooden door, or they can't break through an iron gate because
it
plot reasons.
was reinforced.
yeah, exactly. Plot. It was reinforced with plot armor. Like you cannot break a door down. That's
It has
reinforced with
far
plot
more
armor.
hit points than the standard door.
Yeah, exactly. It's here. This video is the best one I saw.
I used to sell
no, but
doors, so a good
here's
door
the
makes a
thing.
difference.
Here's the thing. Preston Jacobs goes into it. He's like, okay, so Wolverine is being a badass, killing all these motherfuckers with their spear, right? Wolverine as in Arya Stark. And then all of a sudden it's episode of fucking
The Walking Dead.
Last of Us. Like it's the Last of Us video game on screen, and she's hiding in the fucking library, which by the way should have burnt down in
She
season
was
2.
low on HP and stamina, man. Dude, that's the
Oh
thing.
my
She was
God.
being badass, exerting her skills. So
No
then when
fight.
she had time to recover, she took a short rest. She climbed out the window.
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
around the
but
side
in
of
the
castle,
library,
and
there
climbed
should have
through
been
the other
burnt
tree.
down in
You see the
season
tree at the
1.
beginning of the
fight.
opening. It has large branches.
No,
fight.
this
I-
library
I-
burnt down in
Hey.
season 1, you dick.
Yeah,
Wait,
the
real
stone
quick,
didn't
real quick,
burn,
real
man.
quick here.
Come on, it would take tracking fire.
Real quick. No fight. I am absolutely certain that somewhere in the back distance I can hear somebody shouting, "Carl! Carl!"
Yeah, that thing. Like, that's what distracted the zombies, not the book. It was some retard yelling for his son, Carl.
Oh, this is something, Mad Dodge, this is something we didn't mention. How the ever-living fuck did Arya manage to sneak up on the Night King, surrounded by his contingent of White Walker generals?
Paratroop
I
did?
I said we talked about that. I even said
No,
that you could.
but
They could hear
here's-
the blood drop hit the floor, but she managed.
That's
to
what
sneak through.
that's what I was gonna bring up. They can hear a fucking drop of blood.
Also,
But no,
Chewbacca's
Arya comes out of nowhere.
Right. It's not just that.
What?
It's when he has her by the throat. She drops the knife, catches it, and stabs him. No, yeah. She's been blind panic because the oxygen is being starved from her brain, so is the blood. She's been crushed. It was just as stupid as that fucking little kid who stabbed her.
I will absolutely concede that it is not likely. However, from my own personal experience playing upwards of a 15-year D&D campaign, there was at one point where we had a high-level wizard that we were not supposed to defeat for a big long while. One of our rangers said, just for shits and giggles, he rolled a critical.
God damn it, memes.
Realistic.
Then
That's not the way
another
this works.
critical 20, and we slew the wizard.
And
It can happen.
D&D is the least realistic fucking thing you can bring to this table.
Yeah, that's why it
And-
fits
and
this
the Night
episode
King
so
wanted
well
her
because
to
this is
suffer.
the least.
Wanted her to
It
suffer and be
sounds-
fair. He
Oh,
didn't
by the way,
No,
guys,
right.
guys, did you know that Peter Mayhew, aka Chewbacca, just died?
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Shit.
No,
Oh, son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
that sucks.
It does.
Damn.
But means you're on about a combat system that says that the heavier the armor you have, the harder you are to hit.
Dude, she
It
power
sounds
level
like
for like
this.
6 pieces to a
Okay,
level 20
I
sword
gotta go to
cancer.
bed. I have work in the morning. Bye bye.
Night Loaf.
Yeah.
We also used
Alright,
ambient
literally
dexterity
five.
and two-weapon fighting.
No,
Okay, no.
memes, I'm sorry. No. That's bullshit.
Okay,
And this is
let me-
bullshit for one fucking reason. No, hold on. It's bullshit for one fucking reason. Valerian steel and obsidian. What the fuck do the two have in common? It's supposed to be produced using fucking dragon fire. What the fuck didn't kill the Night King that they showed us on fucking screen? Dragon fire.
Well,
he just sits there and smirks
can
at
I
it.
ask a question for a second?
That part
Don't-
didn't make any sense.
Don't
Sorry.
like half of the people in your show have some sort of magical ability of some sort?
No, like maybe 4 or 5 of them at most.
Magic is it's what you call low fantasy. Magic is ridiculously rare.
Okay.
Yeah, magic is not a common thing in Game of Thrones. And when it does show up, it's really... Well, it's supposed to be really circumstantial.
Of the characters that killed the Night
Could
King,
she
whom
be
have magic.
one of those rare people then?
She is. She has the ability to shapeshift into basically anyone who she kills and still. Oh my god, can she turn into the Night King?
No.
Well, she's an elite assassin.
No, the only thing Arya learned was how to basically do a ritual so that she could use what... Like, if you look at how the Faceless Men work, what she does and how the ritual with the Faceless Men work is they basically clean the body, do a ritual, skin their fucking face off, and then use it as a mask so they can do the same thing that Melisandre does, where they call it glamoring, where they look like somebody who they're not.
Does Melisandre have magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
The thing is,
Arya have magic?
they call it a glamour, but it's not a glamour because a glamour is an illusion. And
Yeah, but
Melisandre's
Arya...
proven that it's glamour wasn't an illusion.
Yeah, Arya's magic is not the same as Melisandre's, though, because she has nothing to do with the the God of Light, R'hllor, or the Red Ruby or anything. No, she literally just puts on a mask.
Goku, question here, right now. I'm gonna fucking shoot it at you. You answer right off the top of your head. Is now Arya Azor Ahai?
No. No, she's not. And if they go with that, I'm going to be even more pissed because there's nothing in the fucking story that would remotely suggest that Arya is Azor Ahai, and if they do that, it is going to be one of the biggest ass pulls because my pussy power that I've ever fucking seen, far beyond fucking Avengers or The Last Jedi or any fucking bullshit Disney can pull out. And if they go with that,
Does that mean she wins?
Do you know
What's up, guys?
That's what
if
I
they go with that, I'm gonna be
I know
fucking
you
livid.
bitches missed me. What's up?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I bet.
Hello, sugar.
Hey,
Like,
What's up, Bear
the
Dog?
thing is, the last episode, Arya Stark's going to pull her mask off, and she's going to turn out to be Brie Larson.
No, Arya Stark is
Oh,
gonna
God.
pull off her panties and actually take out her cock. That's what's gonna happen.
She already talked to her arms in the last-
Show her cock to everybody.
Thank you, Bear Dog. You just reminded me of something that.
Can we go back to like the whole
it's
Jensen
something
thing?
it's
'Cause-
insane about. Means I'm talking here, please. The SJW is going insane about is that Arya Stark is not gay. They're going mental over it.
Who's not
Wait,
gay?
what?
Arya Stark.
Arya Stark, she's not gay.
I actually don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Dude, folks were giving Lucy Lawless shit before when she's like, nah, I'm
Dude,
not-
Lucy Lawless can come over my house any fucking time.
Oh
She's
my
so
Yeah,
hot.
but Bear Dog, she's got to visit me first.
She's like a fine wine.
Wait,
No, wait,
Is
hold-
Arya Stark gay, like the character or the chick?
I like Xena.
Hold on, Batman. Are they legitimately pissed off that
Yeah,
she's...
yes, they are.
She's what?
God.
Is she gay?
No,
in the
She's
thing?
straight. She's
Okay.
straight.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Wasn't there a thing where she fucked that dude or something? And
Yep.
everybody
Yeah,
got upset about
she
it?
had sex with Gendry. Yeah.
Oh, she's 22.
I don't know.
She points to the black.
She's jailbait.
Area, she's not
God.
very attractive to me. I don't know. I wouldn't fuck her. So.
She looks like a boy.
I don't know. I like the wolves.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about Game of Thrones when I first started watching. I'm like, okay, I like the wolves, and then I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
I like the wolves too. They're good.
I didn't get into it further than that.
Yeah, but memes, you look like the undead dragon.
Well,
There's a lot of
I prefer dragons.
Is there a lot of
Yeah.
incest and dick and
Yes.
boobies?
Yes.
There's many things.
Okay, there's a lot of cock. I know.
It caters to
Right,
many.
yeah, there's a lot of cock unless you're on about Theor Greyjoy.
And tits.
Ow.
Is there tits? Is there enough tits to outweigh the cock or no?
Yeah.
It's an even split.
Oh,
No,
fuck that,
no,
man. I
no,
want to see
no.
titties. I don't want to see cock.
They focus a lot on gal stuff. That's the thing. There's a lot of badass gal.
Hold on, Bear Dog, you don't like cock, you'd love Theon Greyjoy.
Do what?
He had his chopped off.
Oh shit! Ow.
Yeah.
That hurts
The
me. I don't even have a cock.
The cruelest thing
He
is
had
when he came around after having his dick chopped off. The guy who chopped his dick off is sitting there eating a sausage dinner.
Yeah.
That's
That
kind of.
episode.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. So,
There is some demonic trolling in the series.
so are we talking about Avengers? What are we talking about? Game of Thrones?
We're just talking shit because we hate to entertain Jenson Quinn, who is in hospital.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, he's on dialysis.
Oh my god, is he all right? Like, is he gonna make it?
Oh, oops.
Holy fuck! Jesus Christ, man! Shit. Send him a card.
So, he had to have heart surgery. He got a valve replaced, and then tonight they put him on dialysis.
How old is that kid? How old is he?
I believe he's
31, you
yeah,
said?
31.
He's 31.
Oh my
Jesus
god! What
Christ.
the fuck?
Oh, look, Alfred Casey. Fiddly-dee potato.
Hello, you.
So do we boot the Irish?
No, I actually live 1 mile from where Game of Thrones was filmed.
I feel sorry for you.
So do I, because the bastards had huge fucking floodlights all over the bloody place.
I know all those blood rituals everywhere.
Yes. Although one
Too bad
guy
you couldn't
did
see that
get their
battle,
head.
Wait,
Yeah,
they
well-
have floodlights everywhere? Because I couldn't fucking notice during that battle. I couldn't
I was
see
about to
shit.
say.
It was
I know the hype about
Yeah.
that battle was bullshit. Like nobody
Uh,
can see nothing.
Actually, I watched it again after your stream, Dodge, and I watched it in 1080p, and it was a lot clearer.
Oh, so Rabbit was fucking up?
A bit, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I
Actually,
know.
I've
Rabbit
seen a few reviews that have said the lighting was shit on the cut.
Yeah, I saw a thing where like the Game of Thrones like producer or whatever was like, y'all need to adjust your TV or some shit.
Yeah, there's a thing. It's a very modern thing, isn't it? When something's set in a dark scene, they literally make it dark so you can barely see anything. But yeah, back in the day, they used to provide enough light so it's dark, but you still see shit clearly.
Oh, a night filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used a lot of shadow.
Well, it's probably
Create a
designed
light
for like a more modern TV and more of like a cinematic setting. Would
Smart
be
TV or some shit.
well, smart might automatically readjust.
Not that well. They're just filming too dark nowadays.
Everything is like that.
Well,
Movies,
yeah, you need
TV.
more gamma, but then
Everything is like muted in color. I don't know why.
And blue.
Blue, very blue. Yeah.
Ba-ba-dee, ba-da-boo, ba-da-ba-dee.
Oh
Sorry.
God!
Fuck
stop
off,
it.
Batman. I hate that song, dude. Like,
Baboo-dee,
now,
baboo-doo, baboo-dee, baboo-doo,
I love that
baboo-dee,
song. I used to
baboo-doo.
listen when I worked
I had
out.
that CD
Oh,
like
oh,
a long
fuck.
time
Yeah.
ago.
I didn't work out.
But yeah, no, as far as the lighting goes, the fucking producers, Dan and Dave, you two jack-offs, you can both fuck right the hell off. All your subverting expectations bullshit, and, oh, well, you need to adjust your TV. No, even adjusting the TV, your fucking lighting was still fucking off, you assholes. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You made a
Instead
shit
of-
episode, own it.
Instead of 3 million people adjusting their TV, why doesn't one person adjust his fucking lighting?
Yeah.
Damn fucking right. See, thank you. Thank you. No, you filmed an episode. I get it's supposed to be the long night. I get you're not supposed to see the enemy. But dude, you can't even see the hordes of potentially hundreds of thousands of zombies running around in the fucking darkness.
Have we
And-
heard that Peter Mayhew just
That
died?
kind of lighting. Yes, we have.
Okay.
real quick. Here's my little mini rant. God damn it, you sons of fucking bitches. The fucking Night King was supposed to be the big bad of the whole goddamn show. You fucking built him up from the goddamn first motherfucking episode, you dumb sons of bitches. Yeah,
Right,
all the
Mud,
way from the
Mud.
first episode, all the way through. He's the big bad. He's the fucking bad guy.
He's
the guy
Voldemort.
everybody has to fucking kill. But no, you sons of bitches. A little girl kills him, and now Cersei's the big bad. Go fuck yourself, you fucking cunts.
Mud, can
Oh,
you do
I've
me a
been waiting
favor?
for that.
Mud,
Oh,
can you
Mud.
do me a favor? Can you say your catchphrase one more time? The real quick one.
I drink and I know things.
No, real quick. Real quick. Go on.
Oh, I'm sorry, but god damn it pisses me off.
Well, here's the thing. I did want to see Jon Snow actually like clang swords with the Night King. I thought that would have been pretty badass.
That's what she
But
said.
it's
Yeah,
but it's
but he's a
just
man.
that one little
Yeah.
dink. I'm watching like 15 minutes left. I'm like, they're gonna get Bran, so I'm like, they have to kill him this episode. How are they gonna kill him? I'm like,
Oh no, and you
Oh.
want me to continue the goddamn rant? Oh, let's have Theon fucking be a badass finally for once.
dude,
in
I
his
thought
goddamn
Theon
life.
may have gotten
And then
him.
let's just fucking kill him and have
Yep.
Arya jump out of nowhere and kill the fucking Night King with a stupid little dagger trick.
What?
Go
Why
fuck
did?
yourself, Dan and Dave.
Theon
Fuck
wouldn't-
you,
Theon
Dan
wouldn't-
and fucking Dave. Fuck you.
Wait, Theon
Theon
didn't have any
wouldn't have
Valyrian
blown
skin?
out his spear.
Ooh.
I've
You
been
know where
waiting.
Arya came from?
Alfred,
I
I've
feel
got one-
better.
I've got
I
one for
feel
you.
better now.
I've got a
Sorry.
question for you, Alfred.
Yes.
Winterfell is a castle, right?
Yes.
What have castles got in their centre?
The keep.
And what's the keep designed for specifically?
Keeping fuckers out.
Yeah. So why the fuck did they put everybody in the crypt?
Well, it was safe. Except
wasn't.
It's
that you have
literally
somebody-
called a
You mean with-
motherfucking keep.
You
There's
mean
a
with
reason
all
it's
the-
called a fucking keep.
You saw the thingies climb the walls.
You mean they put the people in the crypt with all the dead bodies?
They did not account for the radius of his effect of Raise Undead.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
And
Fuck
another
that.
wolf.
No, fuck that. Hold on. This is the biggest fucking atrocity of this entire fucking episode. There are a few things I could tweak that might salvage this fucking episode, but this is the number one thing that makes this episode fucking garbage. Step 1, make a trench like you did. Step 2, keep the fucking trebuchets behind the fucking goddamn castle walls because that's what they're there for. Walls. They keep people out. Step 2, you have the best line soldiers in this entire fucking story. Have them right next to the fucking gate and along the walls so that when people of the undead eventually start climbing over them, they get speared. Hopefully with spears that have fire.
Another
Because-
thing you could do, Doug, is give the Unsullied fucking tower shields.
That would be a good one too.
That
But-
would require trees.
No, I'm
But
reading the chat.
They have trees. But here's
Real
the other thing. Light
Real
the
quick, don't
fucking trench on fire and don't have your fucking cavalry outside the goddamn walls.
You watch
Well,
Braveheart?
So are you gonna
Doku,
watch the next episode or what?
Well, we're going to, of course. Doku, we'll get to the trench here in a second, but MC in the chat, I go off on real politics. Mad Dodge goes off on fantasy land. Guess who has the ball?
Well, I mean, MC has a point. I mean, it's very libertarian of you, Mad Dog. Way to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Mad Dodge, what is that thing you always say when you want to get a word in edgewise? You had the real quick thing. Can you say it again?
But no, the thing with the trench, though.
No, you didn't.
The thing with the trench, Jon Snow was right there with the dragon. Why didn't he light the trench on fire?
Well, they were lured
I mean-
out. That was the big thing. They were lured away.
But are you
Because
guys
the
gonna watch the
writing
next
is
episode?
Snow
stupid.
was right there.
No, they had creeping snowy mist cast. That's what
Yeah,
the
no,
Night King
they
was doing.
That's the
didn't.
worst
They didn't
thing
have
to
that.
Send your fucking cavalry into is
You
You got
Rewatch
magic
the
missile,
episode.
okay, guys? Goddamn.
He's
Another
sitting
thing
on the fucking castle wall and they're being assaulted by fucking the army of the dead.
and
Just bring fucking fire.
the Dothraki are the worst kind of cavalry to send out in that situation. They're light cavalry, they're fucking skirmishers, they're not chargers.
Well, they get an extra D10 to their trample.
No, they don't.
No,
Yes, they
the
do.
Dothraki
Damn it, Matt.
should have been
They were
sent
like-
by the
Damn it, memes.
It obviously wasn't enough.
Just
God
roll another
damn it,
fucking
memes.
D20. Goddamn. Fuck.
The Dothraki should have been
The
sent by
dragon
the close
fucking- come on.
hilltop. and just charging in and just nipping at the flanks.
The dungeon master sucks.
Well, no, and like seriously, why the fuck did Melisandre go to Volantis? Did just to come back with a new spell? Is that what's up?
Well, she
Yeah,
already
Like, you
had
get
it.
to die.
What the
We'll
fuck?
probably never fucking know.
Oh, she fulfilled her purpose. That's what she said. She would be dead before dawn, so she had to keep her word to the man that swore he would kill her if he ever saw her again.
But Dawn is
fucking
still
purpose?
alive.
What fucking purpose
Oh.
does she fulfill? Lighting
Oh,
a bunch of fucking
no,
Dothraki's swords on
she-
fire so they can all go die and then light
She
a
served her
trench?
purpose to the Lord of Light, so they're doing it for plot consistency.
So
Yeah,
she
it's
can
the only
die in a
fucking
trench
plot
that did
that's
fucking nothing.
entire
She died
series.
out past the trench.
The trench did nothing. Melisandre did nothing.
It
If,
delayed.
if Melisandre can light swords on fire, why the fuck couldn't she light the trench on fire?
She did.
Why couldn't
After what? She strolls casually to the trench.
She had to
Hold on.
channel it for 20 seconds. She had already expended a lot of mana.
God damn it, memes.
Why if
I
she,
got that reference.
if she can light metal on fire, why couldn't she have set the fucking walls on fire?
Dude, she was
Because
out of
they're
mana. She required
Shut
more
up, you
mana
dumb
potions.
metal.
Meme,
Plus,
memes,
she's a
you're
woman,
done.
which means she's retarded.
Yeah,
Oh,
present company excluded, of course.
Dude, if I gamify IRL, I can gamify
meme.
Game of Thrones. Leave me alone.
Okay, so we have a very big panel here, and we've been arguing about Game of Thrones, so I'm guessing you people know what it's about. How exactly is the Cersei battle gonna top the battle with the Night King?
It won't.
It's easy. It's easy. They'll just send Arya down with a couple of knives, and she'll take out the entire army.
With her
What color?
giant cock.
What color are Cersei's eyes?
Who cares? Who's looking at her eyes?
They're blue. She has blue eyes.
Oh, good to know.
Who looks at her eyes?
Is Cersei the blonde?
Yeah.
You know
is that
what?
the chick with the dragon?
No, it's a
That's
different one.
No,
Daenerys.
Danny is the chick with the dragon.
She was
I like the
also
chick with the
Claire
dragon. She's
Underwood.
cool.
That's Daenerys. You know what? This
Isn't
is
Jon Snow's aunt. Isn't that Jon Snow's aunt or something? And he fucks her or whatever.
Yeah,
That's hot.
That's
more
Daenerys.
than once.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's hot. I'm all about
Incest
that.
they're granny to the test.
You know what? This is how I want the next episode or two to go. I want Arya to try to kill Cersei, and I want the Mountain to just fucking crush her,
With her
like
cock.
that fucking giant did with Lyanna Mormont.
No, I know.
Just have Arya get crushed.
I know
Fuck
what's
you.
going to happen there. I know what's going to happen there. Arya is going to try and kill the Mountain, but the Hound's going to stop her because that's his job. He will stop her from killing the Mountain. So
Or Arya's just
Yeah,
gonna kill the
there's no
fucking
way
Mountain.
No, Batman's right. There's no way the Hound's going to let Arya do that. Not
Yeah.
a chance.
Oh,
The
he's
Mountain
the
and the
super
Hound.
mountain.
Well,
The
they
Mountain-
let her kill the fucking Night King.
The Mountain and the Hound will kill each other.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
everyone
whoa.
dies.
Clegane, motherfuckers.
I
hope
don't trust-
everyone dies.
I don't trust Dan and Dave at this point in time. I wouldn't even care if Arya just goes and kills every other big bad at this point because they managed to fuck it up.
Dude, do you know how much damage sneak attack does?
Yeah,
damn
but
it,
what you
memes.
have to understand is the entire show turned to shit when they ran out of books.
Well, don't they have
Yeah,
George R.R. Martin on like speed dial or some shit?
He didn't
No, he
actually
stopped.
finish it.
Yeah, he stopped giving them creative input around like episode or season like 5 or 6.
Season
So-
6
Yeah, they've got him on
to
speed
season
dial. He just doesn't pick
7
up.
turned into
I
feminine
wouldn't
bullshit.
pick up either because Jesus Christ, it sounds like a giant clusterfuck of D&D proportions.
That's
Yeah.
because Dan and Dave don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, no,
Um,
here's
You know the
here's
bit
the
which
thing.
really pisses me off? You know the bit which really pisses me off? Sansa Stark is still alive.
Well, Sansa's going to live through the whole
Is
thing.
that the redhead?
Yeah,
I'll
the-
tell
the
you right now.
redhead.
I'll
Is,
tell you right
is
now.
that the attractive one? I can't remember.
No, it's insipid redhead.
I will tell you right now. This is what is going to happen.
They all fucking die.
Tyrion will kill Cersei. Jaime will die in a battle fighting against Cersei
Oh.
because she's going to blow the whole place up with wildfire. Wait a
No.
minute, Batman. Wait a minute, Batman. Then Dany is going to die in childbirth, and Jon Snow will rule the Seven Kingdoms.
I think you're entirely wrong.
That's
I think-
hopeful.
I
That's
think-
wishful thinking right there.
I think Jamie's going to kill Cersei, for one thing. I don't
Yeah.
think Daenerys is going to die in childbirth. And Jon Snow doesn't want to rule.
Isn't he a pussy?
No, he's not.
Isn't he a
He'll
little
be-
bit of a
Thing is,
pussy? He looks like
Jon
a pussy.
Snow
Maybe that's why.
Will
Jon,
just fade into the background.
no, I think Jon Snow will marry Daenerys, but he will just become like the Queen's consort.
He'll become
Well.
a bait.
But I think he will bargain with the. He'll let her have the Iron Throne. He'll step aside so long as the North remains free.
Sounds like a pussy to me.
He's not. He died and he got better.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that thing.
Honestly, you know what? The best thing that could fucking happen to this fucking show at this point in time is
Everyone
the
dying?
Night King actually. The Night King isn't fucking dead. He comes back. Undead Viserion comes back. They go torch King's Landing. They fucking pull a David Bowie and they take your baby. And they all fuck off back to the lands of Voice Winter, and John and Danny are just sitting around
Wait.
wondering what the fuck
The
happened.
labyrinth,
Did
the
you have to
labyrinth
make a
reference over
labyrinth?
there.
Did you have to make a labyrinth joke?
Yes, yes.
You're
I
goddamn
did.
right, I did.
Yeah.
Thank God. It's something I know. Fucking love the labyrinth. Great movie.
That's awesome.
David Bowie's cock got his own fucking line.
Oh, hey. What, you know the Lord of Fire, whatever he's called. What happens if he's just as bad as the Night King? Only, yeah,
He is. He wants to burn people alive for.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I could get behind the Night King actually not being dead.
He
I
wants
can
to
get
burn
behind
little
No.
children alive.
He lives on as Arya's mask.
Arya's
my
cock.
God damn it, Memes.
What we didn't see is at the end of the episode, she's actually picking up the pieces of his face. So, ergo, since she is now a level 20 sword dancing skill
Memes.
killing assassin,
Memes, I swear to fucking God.
Arya wins.
Someone needs to get memes into.
Y'all need to shut the fuck up because
D&D
memes making it
movies.
funny. Y'all are serious business.
Means
about that
couldn't
show.
make it funny if he tried.
It was funny.
Oh, we have a hamster.
I thought it was
I did.
Oh
funny.
God!
What was that about? Memes making things funny again?
I thought it was
Huh?
funny.
Yeah,
Like, level
of course
20,
you did.
sword dancer. That's fun.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so you're level 19 then. Gotcha.
yeah.
Well,
Bedog,
she kind of
Bedog,
hacked it. Like,
how much
I-
have you been drinking?
How much have I been drinking? Nothing. I
Yeah.
just got off work.
Well, you
that
should
explains
start
its
drinking.
exhaustion.
I can't drink, but thank you. I would love to drink. I miss it a lot.
I have to
He's
start.
looking fat, mom. That's
putting-
because he's a faggot.
well, real quick, I have to
Ah,
start
fiddly
putting
potato.
the chat on live chat instead of top chat because I've been missing a bunch of messages. Yeah, there's
I need to ask,
Hamster James is in there. We got Daisy Wood. Welcome to the show. Yeah, a bunch of messages that I missed because
I need to ask Alfred Keith something. How come Warwick Davis does a better Irish accent than you?
Ouch!
Because I'm not
Yeah,
Irish,
oh,
you dumb fuck. I'm Northern Irish.
what did you say to me, Batman?
Let's hold on a minute, memes.
Oh my
Speaking of
god.
completely irrelevant topics, Frank Shandor in the chat says Night King just wanted to make Winterfell great again. The Night King is Donald Trump.
Wait, does that mean Arya is fucking Hillary Clinton?
Shandor, great. Be careful. You've
No,
already
no.
lost privileges on some other shit. Was it Twitter you lost
Shit?
privileges?
Fuck, I don't have a Twitter.
Shit and
No,
shit.
no,
They had been banning people's ability to interact in chats and at least comment on videos.
no.
It's true.
At least videos.
When his videos are up, you can't share them on certain websites.
Oh,
I don't have a YouTube
When he-
channel
when he-
anymore. Like all my videos.
When he
left.
goes live, I can't share his videos on certain.
Wait, Shorty, real
Channels.
quick. Wolfshot. They
Yeah.
they nuked your YouTube and your Twitter.
Yeah, this is like the 8th time. Yeah,
That's
There's a lot of
Why?
because I don't. Well, there's a couple things that I'm not going to talk about. There's one thing I pointed out to Twitter that there was an active pedophile on Twitter, and I got banned because I told this pedophile that was seeking young children in the Netherlands or some shit that they should be lined up against the wall. Well, apparently that's like a bannable super duper, you cannot come back to this website offense.
You made a essentially you suggested that they line up and be murdered.
Yeah, they're trying to normalize pedophiles, though, aren't they?
Yes.
Shit. And I'm like,
They're
but
still
Twitter, I
trying
can
to
make
do that?
20 other Twitter
Yep.
accounts right now.
Apparently,
Could
They
you-
didn't like that either. So.
apparently there are some places in the United States where the P is already part of the LGBT community.
We don't talk about that, Batman. As a person of the LGBT, I don't represent them, but I am one of them. They are not welcome.
Outlaw, you're one of the
could,
intelligent parts. So
Wolfshot, could you still have communicated your point using perhaps better words?
No,
Okay.
that was
No.
nice enough. I was being
Yeah.
very
No.
nice.
I
Yeah, they're
agree
pedos.
with her.
Fuck them.
Those pedos need to be lined up and shot.
no. I think
What
what
if
you need
they
to
don't
no, what
do
you need to do
anything?
is skin them alive, then make them swim through a pool full of vinegar.
Ah.
No,
like
what
that
you
one.
have to do is make them sit and talk to cabbage for 3 hours.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Make them
Well,
swim.
that would be
Christ.
extreme torture, but
Yes, swim
yeah.
through
They
vinegar.
deserve
Make
it.
sure it's apple cider vinegar with some spices and stuff, and I will get the smoker ready, and we will
Yeah,
pickle juice,
set up
like
a
make you
barbecue
swim
for
through pickle juice.
We're not putting up a cannibal picnic. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, and
Yes, just for Jenson.
That's just one.
Rotty, after
that's-
they've had their swim, they need to shower in lemon juice.
Yes.
That's just one of many things I could have been banned for. I mean, it's not like I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell people what I feel, regardless of what Twitter thinks. So I don't have a
think you
YouTube.
got
I don't
banned
have a
because you're
Twitter,
homophobic.
so I'm not on. I'm not on there. So whatever.
Well, I was going to say, if you wanted to call the Twitter police on somebody, I guess you can do that, especially if there's something of major concern. But that's kind of like calling the cops on somebody and then running up to them and just laying a haymaker.
But I
Or-
have to give a fuck first. That's the thing. You have to give me the will to give a fuck.
Oh,
I
well, why
also
don't you give a fuck?
Convicted paedophiles, they should not be placed in a separate wing of the prison. It should just be allowed in the general population.
But I mean, that's one of
do
many
that.
things that could have happened.
Some countries, the convicted pedophiles are put in solitary for 48 hours and then released into.
Well, I don't know how the
General
Netherlands treats their pedophiles. This person was apparently from the Netherlands, but who the fuck knows?
quite well, apparently.
Yeah.
I know they got puffins. I know the Netherlands has puffins.
You can still
Oh,
make those
puffins
crazy
taste
symbols by
so
holding
good.
the shift button.
What the fuck is a puffin?
A puffin? You know those black and white birds that are
That-
really weird looking?
Yeah, they actually fly underwater. They don't swim underwater, they
They
fly.
look like ducks.
So weird ass birds.
Yeah.
Apparently they're
they're-
delicious. I don't know.
They're a weird ass bird with a beak as large as a Jewish. nose.
Apparently, my daughter knows more about what the fuck a puffin is than I do.
It shows
Apparently
that your
they taste
education works
really
well.
good.
That's apparently the only thing about the Netherlands I fucking know. As for my
Well-
YouTube, I don't know if that's connected or not. I don't want to get into this.
Well, Wolfshot. So Upchurch has put out some new music lately. Have you
Krieger too?
checked it out? What do you think?
I don't like Krieger. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first album. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, I was listening to it. I got a free trial on Google Music, so I could listen to the whole album for free. So I checked it out. It was all right. I mean, it was nothing to write home about. You know
I
what I mean?
felt for me, Krieger 2 kind of ran together. The first Krieger was way better, in my opinion.
Has Moccasin Creek or any of the other bands put anything out that's good?
No idea.
What about Rebel Sun?
Rebel Sun, I think, is coming out with a new album this May, but I don't know, like anything other than that.
Well, you're usually my go-to for the country rap scene, pretty much. So, I don't know. Krieger 2 was okay. What is it, Blue Moon or whatever? That's an alright song.
It was alright. Yeah, it wasn't. I thought Krieger had more of that southern rock, Leonard Skinner, Alice in Chains kind of sound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But Doku, okay, the fight with Cersei is just gonna be a fucking. It's just gonna be crap, isn't it?
It. I don't know. It might end up being good.
No, it
Maybe
won't.
not.
Nah.
No, it won't.
It's going to be
Oh,
sad as fuck.
When I say it might end up being good, I'm really, really, really going out on a limb here. But even if that fight does end up being good, it's still not going. It's not going to change the fact that the last episode has essentially completely ruined the entire series.
Doku?
Because
Doku?
what the? Well, hold on. Let me fucking finish, damn it.
No.
Yeah, well, too fucking bad. You're gonna have to let me finish anyways. This entire series was building up to the fucking Night King, the Army of the Dead, all of this. Oh my god, it's the big bad, it's the Long Night, Azor Ahai, all of that. Stabbed. Bullshit.
By a knife
Fucking
that's not
bullshit.
supposed to kill him?
Dude, critical hit confirmed 20 plus sneak attack damage, Valyrian Steel equals GG.
God damn it, memes. God
I
damn
love
it,
it.
memes.
Thank you, meme.
I hate you,
I
man.
swear to fucking God, memes. One of these days.
Yeah.
One of these
Yeah.
days,
Saw that
memes, I'm
coming.
gonna come fucking find you,
See,
asshole.
that's funny.
June
See,
20th.
that's funny.
I'm a
I
dragon
read
the
killing
only-
javelin, motherfuckers. A
Doku.
dragon killing
What's
javelin.
up, Irate?
Hi,
What's up,
honey.
Irate
Hello,
Prostate?
Irene.
This is
All right,
Doku
the-
saying before I
Doku,
do my
you went so
the
far out on a
only-
limb. Doku, you went so far out on a limb, you fell out of the fucking tree.
And landed on your head.
No, worse
Well, I'm
than that.
still not far off
What?
as memes is.
Worse than that,
Oh, Arya jumped.
you landed on Memes' head.
God, did you knock some sense into him?
Oh, are you gonna ride me?
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, that is a horrible.
Damn it, Batman. This
Who
is not the
memes up?
kind of deep lore we need, motherfucker.
Oh, we've done far.
She wants the deep lore. She wants it.
Hi, Maddie.
Hmm.
She wants
We
the
got
deep
everybody
lore.
here.
Yeah, memes. You going in deep?
I'm not sorry,
Wow.
you jumped into a little bit of an SS.
Irate
Anyone-
Prostate, I apologize for you dropping in at probably the worst possible time.
Oh, that's cool, man.
No, it was the best possible time.
It's the best of times. It's the worst of times.
times.
Actually, it was bedtime.
Fuck, man. Me and Batman almost say the same shit a lot, dude. We're like in some kind of gay lockstep or some
Yeah,
shit.
you're like my evil twin.
Yeah,
Sorry,
indeed,
my
man.
evil twin.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Irate Prostate, I saw your interview with AP the other day.
Oh, man, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Dude, I had a ball. It was really a fun interview. It was.
When do I get my interview, Irate?
Wow, Mad Dog.
No.
Easy there, sport.
Wait, did you call him Mad Dog?
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
done that since the beginning of time.
You like
Yeah,
to
I wasn't aware that he was a 40. Huh.
Yeah,
That's where I got it from, actually.
that they dated when she was those 3 days she was straight, like 20 years ago. So.
Yeah, exactly. I was really hard up in those days. I mean, Jesus, have you seen Mad Dog? God damn. It's gonna be really hard up.
Actually, he's better looking than that old picture he used to use, man. So I give him that. I'm not gay, but
Not by much.
Damn.
I just want to pop in and say howdy before I start talking about this flat Earth documentary I just saw. It's
Oh,
not
sorry,
actually
dude.
about.
Flat
It's
Earth.
actually about flat Earthers, right?
Oh, honey, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Dude, I think is it on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Called
watched
Behind the
that
Curve.
shit. I
Oh,
watched
look,
that
If
shit.
you
It
want to
was
pop
cool.
in about later, about halfway into the show, we're going to let people in. And
That shit was tough, man. That shit was tough to watch.
Wait. How
I
can they
can't-
have that? I thought flat Earth was illegal now.
I wish.
why would it be illegal?
But aren't they profiting off of conspiracy theories? Like I thought YouTube wasn't a fan of that. Like it was
No, it's
deranked.
Netflix, man.
But okay, does it make a
Yeah.
difference?
Oh man, it's a sign.
Yes, because there's kind of like left wing ish, so they're allowed.
Mm.
But if you're promoting conspiracy theories or things that might be lies and you're profiting on that, like, isn't that the same argument that's used against like certain
So
folks
hold on.
use
So
Like
hold
the
on. Wait,
Russia, like the
on
Russia
that,
theory.
like on that account, like they can't put Repo the Genetic Opera on fucking Netflix because it promotes fucking end of the world fucking post-apocalyptic opera bullshit. Is that what you're trying to say?
Wasn't there also a potential study that may have potentially showed correlation between like a suicide series and depending on how much somebody watched it,
13
they might
Reasons
be
Why.
more inclined? Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
wow.
correlation does not equal causation.
this
Come on.
is true.
Indeed. Touche.
But why do I hear similar arguments that seem to fit like arguments that are only like 1 degree of separation off?
I don't know what you're saying.
You're
It's
assuming
Netflix. They can do what they
YouTube,
want.
Twitter,
I don't know,
and
man.
I see what
actually
he's
give a
doing there.
shit.
That's pretty slick, dude.
Oh, Maddie,
I
that's
call it-
wrong.
1 degree of separation. Nice. All right, peeps. Well, I'll see y'all later. I just want to pop in and say hey and give Outlaw a hug, man. I thought the worst.
Well, Maddie says to you, you read it wrong, or somebody read it wrong. It's actually flat birthers. Women can't breastfeed because they have no boobs.
No, that does not
What?
correlate with the amount of milk produced. There's been conversations on this. I'm
It
sorry.
has all to do with mass, the mass of the breast,
Why
in
do we
correlation
have
to the milk
to
produced.
counter
You know.
this?
Yeah.
All right. You take care, man.
All right.
Pop
Yeah,
in
yeah,
See you
later.
later, sister.
Peace out.
See ya,
Later,
Ray.
prostate.
See ya, Red.
Yeah. An outlaw IRT call Mad Dodge fumble, mainly if he gets a baseball thrown at him.
I hate
Mhm.
baseball.
So
That's
does,
all
Mad
right.
Dodge, so does Mad Dodge. He's supposed to dodge us.
And they lose every year.
No, but that's
Not
why
every
he hit
year.
baseball. He hits baseball.
Yeah, like me and Alfred have pointed out before. Baseball.
But you know what? Memes.
rounded.
That is an interesting thing you bring up. I did read that article about 13 Reasons Why and suicide and herp derp and all that shit.
I
It
canceled my Netflix, so I didn't even know there was a flat earthers thing.
I don't think I ever clicked on the thing for the price increase, but I don't think they ever canceled my account.
Hey, real
Oh
quick,
no, I
y'all.
canceled it because I got
I
sick
gotta
of the
run.
leftist bullshit.
Right, see you, dude.
Yep.
I'm not.
Pleasure talking to y'all as always. So until next time,
Dude.
y'all have a good one.
Peace out, brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll be gone before too long.
So will I, because unfortunately I have a dead job.
See you, Shandor.
Well, you know whose fault that is, don't you?
Yes, yours.
Yeah.
Yes, it
You
is.
don't pay me enough.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, but I'm cutting your wages.
Why?
Actually, I think they both have a
The
show
shit
to
you make
set
me
up.
do.
I'm also moving you job to the Republic of Ireland as well.
No, that's alright. Let's just stay inside the Eurozone.
Batman.
Well,
I think Doku and Shandor both have a show to set up for.
ooh.
So it's not your fault.
Wait, what? I didn't say it was my fault.
It's always
It's always
no.
Batman's fault.
It's always Alfred's fault.
Hey, I'm not cleaning that shit up. And don't try and blame it on the bats this time. I know it was you.
No, I'm not. I'm blaming it on you. It's all leprechaun shit.
Who the hell is Alfred, and do I know him?
He's Irish, and I think you do.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you again.
It's nice to meet you, even though we've never met before.
I think you have actually.
Okay.
No, anytime I've actually been on, you've usually just been running out to deal with children.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, I think overall the censorship that's been going on YouTube is well, it's gonna
I
kill
won't
their
be-
own platform. It's ridiculous.
We'll
Thank
do
you,
it.
Daisy Wood. Mad Dodge, I think Daisy Wood needs to have a wrench.
And Maddie says,
No, Daisy
"Fiddle
Wood
dee
needs her ass
potatoes?"
scalped.
I think she's confused, Batman.
Oh, dude, do you know there's a famous horse that's named Potato? Or it actually has it's pot and like 8 O's. Somebody told some dude to like write potato.
Pot 8 toes.
Yeah, and then they wrote it POT and then following with 8 O's. I learned that from Lo-Fi earlier.
Don't start talking about horses, you'll get Daisy all excited.
Well, dude, it's like a famous horse, I guess. It's either a very famous horse or an excellent troll. It's on Wikipedia.
Batman.
So, like, it's a thing.
It's a
Daisy in the chat says, "I agree. It's all Alfred's fault."
Yeah, and that's why she deserves a wrench, and so does Maddie.
No, she deserves her
Maddie
ass scalped.
deserves a
Maddie
wrench. I
deserves all
agree.
the
I
wrench.
don't know Daisy. Maddie
I do. She's
has a
extremely naughty.
beautiful voice.
No, get those chains out. Yeah.
And
Oh, you
she's
saw
been
my
around
one
for
and only
frickin'
live
ever.
stream then?
I have no idea who you are, so no.
I made a live stream. It's my only live stream where I made sex toys.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I'd probably watch it if my children weren't awake.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
Mad Dodge,
one live
Mad Dodge,
stream, and it's you at the fucking porn
Mad Dodge,
store.
Mad Dodge, Mad Dodge, Dodge, Mad, gay boy in the hat.
Bat,
Maddie still,
man, Batman.
Maddie still hasn't got a wrench.
Mommy. Thank you, Stewie.
Mad Dodge, Maddie still hasn't got a wrench.
No, and she won't get one either because Jenson asked to have all of them taken away. The only reason I have one and haven't had it taken away yet is because Dodge hasn't taken it away. I got one so I could link something that was relevant to a conversation at the time that we were having it. Dodge was just too lazy to take mine away.
Mine is unremovable because it was paid for.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
why
we
Dodo
are
still has his.
capitalists around here.
Didn't he charge you twice for it?
Maybe.
Actually, no, he didn't. Just once.
But no, memes. All right, dude.
Daisy Woods just said that she's here to listen to the sexy Irishman's voice, but voice of one is left.
Cheeky bastard.
Yes, I am.
Actually, voice does have a very nice voice.
Yeah, he also has a shed. Do you want to go see the shed?
Actually, I might, because that would put me in Ireland. And I've never been there before.
Wait,
Yeah.
Mad Dodge, you have a shed too.
Yeah, don't go to the.
I do.
Shirati,
And then I get to see his wife and I could take her from you.
Oh wait, I have a shed.
God, I don't want to go anywhere near you.
Oh, it's full of a bunch of junk though.
yeah, well, you
Because
need
the
that.
way that you talk sometimes, memes, you are kinkier than I am. And I have a way about me.
He's gonna walk in a dragon fucking costume.
It's $29.95 if somebody wants to do a Kickstarter.
So you are a hooker.
What?
Yes, he is.
Oh, for the dragon onesie. B found it for me.
Yeah, I don't have a shed. I have a sex dungeon.
Yeah, Shirati, if you want to go to Ireland, don't go to the Republic of Ireland. It's full of Muslims.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I can see memes though flapping his arms.
I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon.
God damn, we have other kin here.
Ain't Jack says, this is how women get kidnapped all the time.
By dragon.
Yeah, step into the
I
bed.
didn't say that I wasn't going to take my husband. My kids would be with their grandparents because they ain't going with me. You can go stay with Grandma and Grandpa for a while. Mommy and Daddy are going on a trip.
Just be careful if they're relatives.
Never come back.
Whatever, they're gonna kidnap my wife. I'm gonna have to buy a new gun.
Yeah, that's
I thought
the
you were
thing.
going to say I'm going to have to buy a new wife.
Hey. Right,
See,
that's
that's the
Mad Dodge for you
thing. I
too.
might let my husband buy a new girlfriend
That's the thing.
as
you
long
see.
as
Mad,
she's pretty.
Mad Dodge is the master in his house. Well, he is when his wife's gone. She's taking the kids and the dog's left as well.
God damn it, woman, get that fucking drink off the back of my neck.
Oh yeah, she likes to attack me with her fucking energy drinks. They're like ice cold, and she just shoves them on my back. Fucking bitch.
Well, maybe she thinks you're too hot. She doesn't want other women taking you away from her.
Well, that's actually, she once told Mad Dodge that he reminds her of the sea. What you mean I'm wild and romantic? She goes, no, you're wet and you make me sick.
Oh, so you're more like the boat than the sea.
He's more like a wet weekend at Scarborough.
A tiny dinky with a lot of holes, one of which you cannot plug.
Whatever. If NSA was tapping my microphone last night, then they had a good show. So fuck all y'all. I'm still getting late. Fuck you.
Well, the NSA or the CIA.
See?
Yeah, I can actually imagine sex, the after sex with Mad Dodge. Yeah. Hey, was it good for you too, darling?
That's not the after sex. That's the foreplay.
Memes? What the fuck, dude?
What? No, that was the thing that B had sent me.
No, memes.
Why?
No,
it's $29.95, I believe. So I told her that if somebody got it for me, I would wear it and do a stream.
I think if somebody got that for you, I think if somebody got that for you, we need to stitch you in it so you can never get it off.
He is a furry, god damn it. Does she?
No. Sure, you got it slightly wrong. He's not a furry. He's a fairy.
Furries only existed on Tumblr.
What? No. We're on many different platforms.
Yeah, memes. You wish your tail was that big.
What? No, I wish my tail was longer, dude. Back in the day, it was a hard choice. Nickelodeon asked, would you like a long, leathery tail or wings? I'm like, flying is awesome, but I like dragons and dinosaurs and stuff.
Hold on, MC in the chat there said the NSA tapped into the monitor and sent in subliminal messages. Now Mad Dodge is confused. They must do that all the time then, MC.
Mad Dodge is always confused.
Oh my god. MC, I love you so much.
It just bumped in code. Drink beer.
No,
It should be sending him subliminal messages. Drink fucking water before you dehydrate your ass.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Oh, I see an Eldritch. Hi, Eldritch. He says, every time I watch Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 3, my rage grows until it becomes a tangible force in and of itself. See, I liked the episode. There was a lot of action. I wish Jon Snow had to clank swords with the Night King, but I like Arya.
Well, you wanted Night King porn, did you?
What? Oh, he'll be back.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to have a sword fight.
Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen a year from now. Yeah, in Winterfell, during the winter, a couple of kids will make a snowman. Unfortunately, the snow they use is the remains of the Night King. Hey, it's better writing than what we saw in that episode.
Oh, that's fan fiction right there. We should get on that. It's some very badly animation. Grammar.
Okay, I'm going to bugger off now, and I'll talk to you guys, lovely people, and MC later.
See ya.
Later, Batman.
You notice I'm not classing Alfred as people.
Well,
yeah,
you know he is your butler, so.
Oh fuck no! I've got an actual decent butler that can speak English.
Then again, once Batman leaves, the stream's IQ will naturally double.
Pardon? What was that? I couldn't understand.
Yes, I know.
He's doing it again. What did he just say?
Oh, okay. Children, girls, you're both pretty.
Oh. Sorry, Daddy.
Yes, but I'm prettier.
Okay, girls.
Yeah, he's also girlier.
So pretty.
So you did understand him?
Yes, I'm just being a cunt.
You're the one that walks around wearing rubber nipples.
Children,
enough. You're the one who tries to steal them.
There's Kevlar in there.
Yeah, how dare you?
The one he wears.
Right.
I'm not talking about the one he wears in the streets of Gotham. I'm talking about the one he wears in his bed.
Neither was I.
Well, to each their own. Some people like leather. Some people like lace. But
Okay,
we were
now
coming
we're
up
in
on the 8
SNL.
o'clock hour, and is Irate going on at 8, or is he a 9 o'clock East Coast dude?
Well, I'm off now. See you later, guys. Have
All
fun.
right, later, Batman.
Bye.
I think he is going on at 8, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. That way, everybody can go head over there and check out our rates stream, guys. Don't tell them Mad Dog sent you. Good night. Good luck. Don't go to France. Peace.
They'll burn your asses.